What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Farming Sim 22 here in Alma, Missouri. We got some thunderstorms about to roll in, so we are going to go ahead and start our plowing contracts, and we'll knock those out in this video. So far there's just 2 of them, so we're going to go do that. As I mentioned good lord. As I mentioned in the last video, we finally hit 100 subscribers. I greatly appreciate y'all following along and getting some enjoyment out of the channel. I know I like to watch a multitude of different channels, and you know it's a good escape from my personal life and just something to kind of ease my mind and get me away from whatever's keeping me bothered during the day, whether it's life in general or work or whatever it may be. So if I can be that for you guys, I think that's awesome. So again, I sincerely appreciate it. So today we are going to farm plow field 23 and 14. At 23 we have to get through a path from 26, and then 14's all the way on the other side of the map. But 14 is really small, so there's a reason why it pays pretty much nothing, because it is pretty much nothing. Field 26 or 23 is a bigger field, and that's gonna take a while. And I gotta say, for doing plowing, that's probably the setup I would want to use, because I hate small plows. It just takes forever. Alright, so here we are. We got this John Deere 340 and this curve. I don't know how you say that. Yeah, I don't know how you say that. So we got that plow and this John Deere. I think this will be maybe the second time we've been able to use a John Deere so far, which I love John Deere tractors, so I'm all about that. Pretty much, I love all tractors in general, but I would say John Deere is probably my favorite. That and Farmall. Anywho, so we'll go ahead and turn our... There we go. Turn our hazards on. And if you look at the map, we gotta go right here. I do think we are going to buy this lot here for storage. Maybe not right now, but that time is coming. As we looked in the last video, our field number 4, it has a lot of weeds, so I noticed 31 has a lot of weeds as well, so if we get the contract option to spray 31, we'll spray 4 as well. Just knock out both of those at the same time. Alright, here we are, field 23. These are red beets that did not get harvested. So all 21 acres, or 13.8 acres. So let's get to it. Alright, so we're about finished up with field 23. I went ahead and cropped out pretty much all that because plowing is probably the most boring thing you can do on the sim. If we weren't running 28 days, I would just have hired a farmhand to do it, and we could have literally done anything else. But we have a lot of time, and we're trying to save money, so we are not hiring that work out. We still have field 14 left to do, but like I said, it's a really small field, and it shouldn't take us but a couple minutes to plow that one up. And that'll probably be all that we get in this video, because I don't know, I'll probably segment this day into a whole nother day, just so there's some actual content. But this right here is our last sweep. I gotta say, I really like this John Deere tractor for running the plow. I may not like it for other things, but for the plow, its maneuverability is just awesome. Definitely dirty after the thunderstorm that came through and made this field a muddy mess. Let's head on over to field 14. Let's see, I thought I could... Yeah, because I need that to... really don't want the plow like that. Or a full plow. Trying to figure out which way to be faster. I think it's probably going to be about the same either way. But we'll go ahead and go this way. Making pretty good progress. Field 14 will end day 4 for September. We'll kind of look at our books to see where we're at money-wise. Was wheat. Okay, pick up here. All right, so we're pulling up to field 14. Like I said, really small field. This shouldn't take us but just a couple minutes. And it kind of looks like it's already been done. Ah, okay, they harvest carrots. Cool. Yeah, we just started in it. It says we're 10% done, so this will go by in a breeze. This might be a little bit too big of a plow for this field just because getting it to turn is kind of going to be a chore. coming up. Okay. So I'll have to lift the plow. Yeah, this field could use some ground leveling. This is where that smaller plow would probably be worth having. Look at that. Perfect. Yeah, this field itself definitely could use a smaller plow. We're going to have to remember that for next time because this big plow is just, it really is just too much. Tractor's still good. Still happy with the tractor. Plow on the other hand, nope. Pretty small plow would be great here. Be really easy to maneuver. Okay. A little bit of spill. At this point, I'm just trying to get it to where we can turn this thing in the field without having to get out of the field. Say one more pass in this field should be good enough to call her done. %. And that's one. Cool. So yeah, we're just gonna finish this and then collect our money. Back this plow up. Kind of figured it would miss that section. Alright, now we're done with field 14. So go ahead and shut everything off. We'll let them know that we want paid. Alright, so we can harvest parsnip. I hate parsnip. Sorghum. Or carrots. That contract, honestly, the parsnip, I would be more than happy to pass on that. That is a... How big is field 2? Yeah, I'm gonna say that's probably not for me. Parsnip is a lot of work. I mean, you have to use that trailer and then put everything in boxes. Like I said, that contract pays $4 grand. Like, if we have to, it'll be the last one we do. But for now, hop in our truck and we will head to the homestead. Because tomorrow is a new day. Still can't believe how good this truck looks. I wonder. Okay, it won't let us open that. My guess is if we bought it, it would let us open it. Got all them milkers. Eventually we're going to get into the dairy stuff. It'll just be a minute. I still have a lot to learn when it comes to the dairy. Really all the animals. I've not really owned a farm where you had the animals, so I don't want them to die. We gotta figure out how we're gonna make money on them. As soon as I do that, then we'll definitely get into dairy farming. Maybe owning some horses, stuff like that. See, I did want to look at grain bins, so we'll look at that real quick. don't know why when I turn the truck off he gets on top of the truck. Alright, so what I want to do is, I like this area for grain bins, so I want to put 3 grain bins over here. So if we go down here to farmland, nope. Containers? Nope. I have a hard time with this every time I... Ooh, look at that John Deere. Yeah. I do like that trailer too. That roller's cheap. Okay, so first things first, we will go to there we go, construction. So if we were to look at silos, so we can do this $72,000 silo here. Personally, like, I like these a lot. Like something like that even wouldn't be bad. Now the Meridian is fine, but this one, you do need an auger or conveyor for the silo. This one you don't, it's all built into one. Honestly, that's kind of how I want it. So, and then we were talking about putting a shed in over here. I kind of think, so like right here, let's see, tools. Oh, that's a workshop. Let's see, weather station. Let's see, this is a power washer. Cow barn. Yeah, so yeah, so okay, there's more options for silos. Yeah, so like that one could go there, but it's kind of small for the spot. You can store beets and potatoes in this one. See, and if I do one, this we might buy and put along the barn over there. See, and that's too small. See, that's manure tank. We don't have to worry about that at the moment. Oof, look at that. That is costly. $1.2 million. Good Lord. Honestly, I'm kind of thinking that right there is going to be about money. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking over here. Let's see, and then you have containers. So fuel tank, we're definitely going to get a fuel tank. Probably put it like right here. Let's see. Actually, that'll probably be the one I go with. Bigger one. Let's see. What is that? A way station. Let's see. Oh, cool. We can buy a bank. So there's a small fuel pump. Generator. So there's lots of cool things on here that we can buy. Let's see. And out of this facility, since we're not going to have pets here, we are going to set up some factories, but it'll be a minute before we get to that. Honestly, that might be what we end up putting here. It just depends on how much farm buildings we actually need, because that one fits about perfect right there. Or this guy. I think this is what's here in the base game. So, just some shopping ideas. We're definitely going to need some things quickly. When we need fuel, we're definitely going to have to put a fill station somewhere. I'd even be okay with putting it right here. So, looks like we're going to need one for gas and diesel. And then if we look at what's on sale, we have this 4755. It's 190 horsepower. And we'll kind of look. So if we go tractors, I think that's under medium tractor. 4755. So yeah, they're normally $108,000. Really, I think if we buy any more tractors, we probably need a large tractor. So I'm trying to hold out till then. The truck we don't need right now. That's enticing. If we go down to mowers, so these are all the different kinds of mowers we can buy. That thing would take forever to do a field with. That's why we're probably going to end up with where's the mowers? There they are. Yeah. So we're probably going to end up with something out of here. It looks like that'll cut across the whole back area. That is a rear only. So, I don't know. We'll have some ideas. Let's go ahead and take our rest. And we'll see if any new contracts come open. Alright, so it's September 4th. Yeah, turn out the lights, man. Save our electric bill. Alright, so let's see if we have any new contracts today. Nope. So I think what we'll do next is probably work on field 28. Let's see, where is 28? I don't even see it. Oh, there it is. It's over by us. Yep. So that'll be what we do next. Let's go ahead and rent the equipment. And then we'll head that way. Okay, so next we're going to get ready for field 28. I have some problems with this piece of machinery here. Every time I go to unfold it, the game goes nuts. So we're not going to use that, which forces us to buy a piece of equipment that we sold because we said we didn't want to do that. So there's this one, but it looks like you need to have a tractor. You need to have a bin next to it. This does not have a bin for you to unload. This one does, which is one we sold earlier. Probably should have kept. So it looks like we're going to have to buy this again. And yeah, kind of not happy about that. That's $100,000 that this thing costs. Kind of screwed the pooch on that one. We're going to have to buy it. We are going to use our tractor. We're going to use our truck and trailer. But yeah, this sucks. Really not happy. Because it's like if I yeah. Okay. So the $500,000 piece of machinery that we loaned will not work. So we had to buy this thing, which means we're about broke again. That sucks. I guess on the bright side, there is no use bitching about parsnip because carrots are going to go the same way. And we just bought this piece of machinery for the second time. So, yeah. It's a good thing we got time to kill because using this is going to kill a lot of time. We are using this rented tractor. I don't even remember what we paid for the rent, but it had to be expensive considering that carrot harvester it's like a $600,000 piece of equipment. I'll show you guys here in a minute. It is not cheap. Yeah. I really didn't want to get below 100 grand again. It's kind of got to be our safety net because we're going to have to buy things like fertilizer, weed killer, and seeds at some point. And we ain't going to have no money. There's also pieces of equipment that I wanted us to be able to purchase beforehand that we're now not going to be able to purchase. Oh. And I'm sitting here complaining and drove right past our field. Alright. a Yui right here. Don't really like this. There is no other way to get to this field. So if we end up buying this, we're going to cut these trees down and make one field. Or at least make a path. Cut the trees down on the corner and make a path or something. So, go back to our farm and pick up our truck that is in desperate need for a bath. Yeah, it's got mud caked everywhere. All over the tanks, the wheels, the tarp. She is a mess. So yeah, this video turned into a lot more work than what I thought it was going to do. I thought using that piece of machinery, carrots were going to be a breeze. But I was wrong. Now that we bought this piece of equipment for the second time, we're going to keep it. How this is not destroying the crop, I have no idea. Okay. So we're going to shut our truck off. Oh, those are strobes. It's good to know that they work. Okay, so what we'll do is lower everything down. Turn that on. This is a pretty large field. So just real quick, I'll show you guys. We're gonna make not even 20 grand. So we're not going to make a fifth of what this thing cost us, which I guess now we can go ahead and do that. But the tractor that we were supposed to be using is this guy. $637,000, and it don't work. So that's lovely. Turn our lights on. Didn't quite hit our mark there. This corner is going to be kind of hard to maneuver around just because we can't really back this thing up or turn it sharp. I mean, you can back it up, you just can't turn in a real sharp motion. So I almost feel like this is probably the better way to kind of scope out this cove. So we're gonna run for about another hour. Call it quits at 6. We got plenty of days here, so whatever we get is what we'll get. Yep, we weren't done yet. There we go. Thing is, I think we'll have this field done in no time. Really making pretty good time with it. I would think. It's just getting in a rhythm. Seems like it takes a minute. 20%. Yeah, we might be finishing this video out with a trip to town. You know what I'm thinking? We own this machine for parsnips. We might as well go ahead and at least try to buy that field that's up for auction. I don't see what it would hurt. It seemed cheap enough at the time. So to end this video out, we're going to go ahead and finish this load that we're on. We will head to town, drop off our load that we have, and we'll come put a bid on field 2. Because that's kind of cheap for that land. Assuming we can get it that cheap. So not a bad day for us here on September 4th. You know, we haven't made a whole lot of money today, but I feel like we got a lot of work done. Now I feel like in one whole work day we ought to be able to finish up field 28, kind of get it taken care of. And when we're done with that, we're going to have to buy a power washer because this truck is muddy. And as someone who details in real life, we can't have that. Should be somewhere around 25%. Here. Yeah, 23. We'll take that. Alright, let's go back to field 2 and we'll put a bid on that property. Definitely going to have to make some money, which if we buy it, you know, that field has parsnips right now, so I could buy a grain bin for us to put those in, or we could sell them right now for whatever market price is, which we'll look at that when we get to field 2. Trying to play around cruise control. So cruise control doesn't seem like it's working. Okay. So we'll just pull into here and we can back out. Just leave it running. Alright, so there's a bid for $12,156. So hit B. Alright, so we are farm 1. Says euro. Our settings said, yeah, dollar. Okay. Yeah, so right now we got the highest bid. So we'll drop this back off at that field. don't think, does it show you? Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't say when the bid ends. But that's okay. Actually, you know what? Just to see if we can get it or not. There we go. So we're in right now with a bid of $15,468. We'll see if we can get it for that. I feel like I'd give 20 for it, but probably not much more than 20. Probably should have drove straight to the farm, since we could go back there anyways, but that's all fine and dandy. Just leave that sitting right there. Head to the farm. Okay, we're at the farm. Before we call it a day, we'll look. Let's see. So plot 2 there. Yeah, it won't tell us. So if we look at our, what was I want to look at? There we go, finances. So there's our finances for August. As you can see, we're 1.3 mil in the hole. September, we're sitting at 72,000 in the hole. Not good there. These are price fluctuations. So if we look at current prices, you know, the big one we have to be worried about is parsnips. Where are they? There's all sorts of stuff here. There we go, parsnips. So they're selling for 200 at Sedalia, you know, 198 at Greenpoint. And if we look at price fluctuations, they've been as high as 313. So those are probably a crop that if we buy that field, we need to sit on it. So we'll go ahead and sleep and go to the next day, and we'll see if we ended up getting that field or not. Looks like we got a rain overnight. Ooh, okay, we are not the highest bidder. So we'll hop in the truck and go down to that field, see if we can put a bid in. Because we're good with bid into 20. There we go. So right now we're at 18,000. It says we got 117 hours left to bid. So just roll with that. We'll drive this back to the field we're working on and we'll call it a night. Or day. It's like the scene from Twister. Oh man. I hope the new movie doesn't suck. Alright, so we're back in the field. We're just going to go ahead and park this here truck in the shade. And in the next video, we'll pick up where we left off here in field 28, harvesting carrots. So until next time, I will catch you guys later. See ya.